Alright, what is happening? How's everybody doing today? My name is Chuck, and welcome back to another brand new Black Ops 4 video for you guys here today. We're going to be diving straight into this because we have the 6 best classes that are available to you in Black Ops 4. I played the game a quick little bit, and I'm actually currently closing in on 2nd Prestige. I'm like first Prestige level 53, and my stats are actually pretty high up there, which you guys will see in just a second. But I think I have a decent understanding of what I'm talking about here. So in this video, I'm going to be going through and showing you guys my 6 classes that I think are the absolute best and that I roll with every chance I get. And I do not actually leave my class to slot. So if you guys think you're gonna enjoy today's video, think you're gonna find it helpful, make sure you guys smash the like on it, consider subscribing to the channel because they do help the channel grow. And with that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's jump straight into these classes and show you guys everything you need to know about all the classes in Black Ops 4 and what really should you be running and what really should you be staying away from. Just to add a little bit of proof to the pudding, like I said, my stats are actually pretty decent. I'm closing in on 2nd Prestige here, first Prestige level 53, and roughly around 3 days of the game being out. I got 18 hours of playtime, and I have currently over a 3.02 kill death ratio and roughly almost a 4.7 win loss. And this is just with me playing with a couple of friends, and so I do say that I think I have a decent understanding of what's going on here. So let's dive into those classes. Our first class up here today is going to be obviously the one and only, the Vapor, the assault rifle. So I want to give you guys a little bit of a hint here that we're going to be sticking away from a decent majority of a lot of the other sort of classes in Black Ops 4 because the assault rifles just kind of reign such dominance in the game. As the current point in time, you know, as I'm making this video, assault rifles do reign supreme, and that's roughly probably going to stay the same for the rest of the year of Black Ops 4. But as you guys are going to be able to see, we have the Vapor assault rifle. We got this nice like Spectrum type of camo on it. What is this? The Penthouse camo? I don't know why I even said that, but we got the Vapor assault rifle here. And obviously, what we're going to be running on is we do have the Elo sight, we do have the stock, the rapid fire, and then the suppressor. This is really my go-to class if I'm trying to stay a little bit more so off the radar and I'm still trying to take a decent amount of people out at the same time. I do have the ComSec device because the ComSec device is super useful, and that is kind of a thing that stays unanimous throughout all my classes. But as far as my perks and everything go, I do have Scavenger and I do run Dexterity, and here's a reason that I do actually really love running Dexterity. So you guys know that in Black Ops 4 you don't really drop shot. Drop shotting is not really a thing in Black Ops 4, so if you're trying to stay, you know, kind of on the up and up, you're trying to stay above the competition, well, really, you're going to be jump shotting. You can't drop shot, so you're going to be jump shotting. That's really your only two things. Either you stay there planted, you know, boots on the ground, or you're going to do a little bunny hop or something like that to kind of potentially get the edge on your enemy. And what this does allow you to do is obviously increased weapon accuracy when jumping and or mantling, and this also does help you with mantle climbing and sliding and being able to swap weapons faster. So overall, this is just a fantastic perk, and it is going to negate the loss in accuracy, which you will definitely get by actually jumping around without having dexterity. So if you want to make sure your shots are accurate and going where they're supposed to, make sure you guys have dexterity on because it's going to be a lifesaver. But obviously, this is one of my only classes where I do have Ghost, and that's just primarily because this is my stay off the radar type of class. I mean, I don't care nearly as much about footsteps because I am more of a respawn game mode type of person, and I just don't personally find it to be that big of a thing. But likewise, you can always swap that out for, let's say, like Dead Silence or something if you really want to stay off the acoustic sensor, because people are really digging the acoustic sensor, I will say that. So maybe I'll swap it out for Dead Silence here if I find the need to, but as of right now, I think this is a very solid class for any of you guys that really want to be able to find yourself a little bit more in a stealthy role, but also be able to run and gun a lot of people at the same time. This right here is going to be my bread and butter. This is going to be the most try-hard class out of my classes. So this is the ICR-7. So the ICR-7 is undoubtedly, probably, you know, it's the first assault rifle you get, and it's the gun I made a video on yesterday because, I mean, it's so good. It realistically is so good. I mean, the attachments I'm running on is I have grip 2, I got FMJ, and then I got quick draw. And the reason you guys may be saying stuff like you're running grip and grip 2, this thing's already a laser beam, but those of you guys that don't know, Grip 2 actually does reduce your flinch when you're aiming down sight. So if you've ever wondered why so many people are killing you off head glitches and stuff in Black Ops 4, it's primarily because they got an ICR and they're running the Grip 2. And that's because basically this thing's a laser beam as is, but when you add grip onto it, you know, obviously it's better. And when you add Grip 2, the recoil, you know, it reduces even more. And then on top of that, you get less flinch when somebody's shooting at you. So you stay even more on target when somebody's shooting at you with grip 2. It's basically like having toughness from other past Call of Duties, so it makes a lot of sense to actually be able to run this. And obviously we want quick draw so we can actually, you know, aim down sights faster, and then FMJ so we can take people's body armor off, because body armor is super annoying, and nobody likes coming against body armor. It just takes a lot more shots to kill people, so you're able to take out their body armor that much faster. That's kind of really all the better. Obviously we still got the ComSec device, and then for perks we do have Scavenger, because we like staying, you know, supplied with our ammo. And then we also do have Dexterity, because like I said, I like to do my jump shotting, and you know, on top of me having less flinch and greater accuracy with the ICR being an absolute laser beam, I do get to keep my increased accuracy even while jump shotting. So this is a super sweaty and super tryhard class. If you guys ever want to take this out and you got a super tryhard lobby, make sure you guys pull this weapon in this specific class out. You'll thank me later, because it is very, very good. Next up is a gun that I really was not digging super much off the bat. I just, for the life of me, could not figure out really why I was not able to get the hang of it. There's something about it that was not allowing me to get the hang of it. But we have the Rampart 17 here, and so on this gun in particular, I like running, this is high caliber. I like running FMJ, fast mag, and then grip. You don't really need the grip, but I do think it's very useful. So as far as high caliber goes, obviously you're gonna do increased damage to headshots, and frankly, I don't really feel like I could probably swap this out maybe for, like, let's say long barrel or something, but high cal is definitely a good thing, because this thing can take people up super fast with the headshots. Then obviously you do have your FMJ, which, you know, it helps you penetrate body armor, because like I said, body armor is very annoying, and so you want to be able to take it out as soon as you possibly can. If there's an assault rifle that has the ability to run FMJ, you should definitely do it. As long as body armor stays the way it is, it's going to be annoying if you don't have FMJ. So put your FMJ on. I mean, you'll be set anyways. Then you have your fast mag, because this thing does have a bit of a notoriously slow reload. For whatever reason, it just kind of does. So we kind of negate that by running fast mag on it, and that kind of counteracts it. And this gun reloads absolutely fine otherwise. And then last but definitely not least, you have your FMJ on there. Last but definitely not least, you have your grip on there, which obviously does allow you to have better accuracy, which makes this thing a little bit more of a laser beam, so you can pick people off head glitches, take people out, you know, when they're rushing at you. It's just an overall good gun, and it's something I like to pull out, you know, besides my ICR here when I'm going against tryhards. It's a very solid weapon at that. And obviously we do have Scavenger, Dexterity, our primary gunfighters, and the ComSec device. Much like I do have on some of my other classes, I find this to be a very good attachment setup and perk combination when I'm playing Black Ops 4 multiplayer. So I said we're gonna be staying away from a lot of the other, you know, a lot of the other weapon categories, but this is gonna be a bit of an exception here. The SOG 9mm. So some people may really like the Cordite, may really like the Spitfire. The GKS is what I've heard some people kind of digging, or the MX9. Personally, I haven't found nearly as much success running a submachine gun as I have an assault rifle, and I've been trying to use them. The only one I really haven't tried is the Spitfire, and that's pretty much because I heard it was nerfed to absolute heck, and I don't really want to mess with it. But I do have the SOG 9mm, and I think it's actually pretty decent, and here's the reason why. So this gun, it's got a superior handling with a fast fire rate and a smaller ammo pool, which that's not exactly wrong. And also, by the way, the operator mod I heard is pretty overpowered if you happen to get this thing dual wield, so I'm actually looking forward to being able to do that, you know, when I rank it up a bit more. But here's the thing, is that I don't have this gun all the way leveled up, so I don't have fast mags 2, you know, grip and all that stuff. But what I have been noticing is that this gun is one of the only submachine guns that even at close or any other time, even if you don't get the first shot off, that I can really actually just destroy people with. I can just basically delete them. So for me, I've been running obviously the first 3 attachments, which is your SOC, your fast mag, and your quick draw. Maybe I'll swap out quick draw for like the grip or something like that, but I mean, nonetheless, I still think just even running this gun by itself and any of the attachments with it is very good. And as you guys will be able to see over here, my perks have kind of changed, obviously. So the ComSec device, maybe I'll swap this out for, let's say, the stim shot. Maybe we'll just kind of do that instead, just because I'm constantly rushing around. It's probably not a bad idea. But we have Scavenger, because obviously this thing has a bit of a lower ammo pool. And then we have obviously Dexterity, like in my past classes, but I also do run Lightweight, and Lightweight allows you to move faster while sprinting and take no fall damage when falling. So on top of the fact that I'm able to, you know, bring my gun up faster, faster, you know, increase my accuracy while, you know, jump shotting and stuff with this weapon. I'm also able to move faster, so this is more of a just, you know, running gun. I want to get to from point A to point B. I'm going to get up in their face, up close and personal, and this is really that setup for me. I'm able to just get super up in people's faces, take them out super fast, and sometimes they're like, you know, they don't understand what happened because you're not normally used to getting killed by the SOG 9mm. You're used to getting killed by, like, let's say an ICR, an MX9, maybe like a Rampart, just anything else like that. You're not expecting to get decimated by the SOG. So go ahead, give this class setup a shot. I think it's actually very good, and I would recommend it. Custom class number 5. This is going to be the KN57. No, I did not forget about this weapon. For those of you guys, maybe they're wondering right now, but I've actually got a few attachments on here that I really think are good. So I got the hybrid mag, I got quick draw, I got stock, and I got grip. So this thing's actually already got a decent sized magazine as is, and it's literally got, like, what is it? A 45 round magazine, so I don't really see any point of why you'd need extended mag. I think the fire rate is fantastic, and suppressor may just be a bit of an added benefit if I decide to go stealthy, but right now I like the faster reload, increased ammo capacity of the hybrid mag. The quick draw allows me to run and gun a little bit more. The grip does help me manage some of that recoil, and then obviously the stock to increase my movement speed while I am aiming down sights. So I think this is overall a very, very good gun. I'm a little bit sad it doesn't have FMJ, high caliber, or really any of that sort of stuff, because I'd love to be able to run that on this weapon. I think it'd probably make it maybe just a little bit overpowered, but nonetheless, if people aren't running a ton of body armor, this is a gun that I like to pull out. But unfortunately, people are running a lot of body armor, so this gun really isn't getting as much love as I'd like to be able to give it. And this is kind of the fact of the matter. You have to play to what people are using against you. You can't always use the weapon you want to. You have to be able to take them off, you know, their game, and that may require you to switch up or adapt yours a little bit. So obviously we do have the ComSec device like usual, scavenger, dexterity, and obviously our perk wildcards. But moving over here to the last gun here today, which is going to be the ABR-223, which is the infamous gun from the beta. Everybody knew that the ABR was fantastic. It was super overpowered in the beta, and I'm closing in, oh so close, you guys will be able to see here on maxing it out to the point where I'm going to be able to get that operator mod, and I've been hearing it is incredibly ridiculous. So while I don't have the operator mod right now, this is my setup as of the moment. So I do have ELO, I have stock, extended mags, and quick draw. I find that's very awesome. I may even swap out quick draw for grip just to be able to see. Maybe I'll put on, you know, stock too. Maybe I'll take off extended mag. You can do a variety of things with this gun just depending on your playstyle. If you want to be aggressive with it, if you want to sit back, it's really you, but I'm more of an aggressive player, and I like to try to be an aggressive player because this thing can take people down rather fast. So this is my setup: stock, extended mag, quick draw, and ELO sight, and then the ComSec. But I do have scavenger, dexterity, obviously, because, you know, you can jump shot with this gun, you really can, and then ghost. I like to kind of stay after radar sometimes, and like I said, that is kind of really what allows me to do, I think, just a little bit better in multiplayer. Sometimes just having ghost on there on 1 or 2 of your classes isn't always a bad thing. So that is going to be all of my 6 classes that I think are absolutely necessary for you guys to be able to use in Black Ops 4 multiplayer. The ones that are going to do you the absolute best and are going to allow you to yield good results, like I've showed you guys in my combat record, over a 3 KD and almost a 5 win-loss. The win-loss was like a 7, but I've been playing a little bit more solos, and obviously you get random teammates that your stuff kind of goes down. But with that being said, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys smash a like on it, subscribe if you are brand new, and I shall be back here again very shortly with another brand new video. Till next time, guys, just run triple cap, don't be Randy, and I'm out. Peace.
We're back from the dead.